International talks to resolve the over 4-year-long crisis in Syria officially begun in the Austrian capital, Vienna. Negotiations are aimed at finding ways to end the prolonged conflict that has claimed the lives of tens of thousands of Syrians since 2011. Representatives of more than a dozen countries will be attending today's talks. Iran, the U.S., Russia, Turkey and Saudi Arabia are among countries attending the meeting. Iran, which is taking part in talks on Syria for the first time, has said that the reason behind the crisis in Syria is foreign interference and the support for terror groups. To get the latest on that, we're now joined by Homa Lezgi, Press TV's correspondent, who is joining us live now from Vienna itself. Homa, tell us how these talks have been going.
Yes, Waqar, I'll start by saying that right now we're waiting for an address to the media by U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry. This is happening at the Grand Hotel, not very long distance away from Hotel Imperial, where the negotiations we're hearing have been ongoing. Now, a lot of news is coming out of the talks even as they're underway. For instance, we're hearing some reports say that talks have been going on concerning a ceasefire in Syria, a cessation of fighting, and then a transitional phase which would last for 6 months, after which President Assad would go, etc. Even some reports have gone as far as saying that Iran has agreed to that plan. Now, that was vehemently denied by the Iranian delegation. They said that Iran actually denies this strongly. It has not agreed to any such plan concerning Mr. Assad's future, and it did not specify whether this even was discussed. However, of course, we do expect that issues like a future transition or political process in Syria, how to end the fighting, how to bring about a ceasefire, are of course issues that are being discussed. No official confirmation has yet, happened concerning any decision that's being made. And just, I think, in a matter of minutes, maybe we're going to have John Kerry, according to the schedule that his delegation has announced. He's going to come and address the media, and maybe he could give us some official news about what was actually discussed or if any decision was made. But other reports are saying that at least one decision that could have been made already is that these talks should continue and could involve in fact, the Syrian government or representatives from what they call the Syrian opposition to take part in these negotiations as early as next week, also here in Vienna. So overall, it seems that since they are taking a long time, the negotiations are at least moving somewhere. Of course, not to maybe a major breakthrough or a major agreement, but at least they're one report, for instance, was saying that the Russians or the Saudi Arabians are giving lists of the names of representatives from Syrians who they believe should be involved in future negotiations. So these are various issues that are being discussed at the moment.
Okay, Homa, as always, thanks very much for your reporting from Vienna. That was Homa Lezgi, who was speaking to us live.